Hello, good evening. We're going to continue with our classes on medical English, and today we're going to study a topic which is a current topic, coronavirus. Okay, the coronavirus. First of all, we're going to study the vocabulary so that we can understand the questions and the answers. Okay, so first word, COVID-19. COVID-19. So, corona, VI, virus, and D, disease, COVID, and 19 for the year it was discovered, 2019. Okay, other important words we have to study for the topic. The first one is patient zero. Patient zero is defined as the first person to become infected with the illness. It can be the first original person or the first person in a geographical area. Okay, contact tracing is the second word. Contact tracing. Okay, contact tracing means the practice of identifying and monitoring the infected individual and his relationship with others. So it's a way to follow how the virus is spreading and infecting other people. Another word we have is super spreader. Super spreader. We know spread is extend a virus, is to spread a virus. So super spreader is the person who spreads the virus very fast. Okay? Social distancing. Social distancing. Okay, it's more than 1 meter, so as not to infect the other person in case we are infected. Okay? Self-quarantine. Self-quarantine. Is when we refrain from socializing with others, is what we're doing now, being confined in our houses. Okay? All right, another word, surgical mask. Surgical mask. Infectious, contagious. Infectious, contagious. Okay, infectious is the adjective from the verb infect. Okay? Doorknob. Doorknob. Okay, we should be careful when we come from the supermarket and we are talking and we are touching things, not to touch with the same hand without washing it before the doorknob of our house, because we, in case there is virus there, it can stay there. Okay, next word, ventilator. Ventilator. For example, they have taken 10 ventilators from Murcia to Madrid. Next word is disposable wipes. Disposable wipes. Okay, we should use disposable wipes when we cough or sneeze, right? And the last word we're going to study is asymptomatic. Asymptomatic. It is when you have the virus inside your body, but you don't have any symptoms. Okay? Okay, let's see now your questions. How can we help reduce the spread of the virus? Okay, what we said. First, wearing a mask. If we wear a mask, we cannot infect others when we cough or sneeze, because we may be asymptomatic, as we said at the beginning, but we have the virus. Let's imagine, for example, a cook who, for example, is infected and doesn't know it. Imagine he can infect other people with the food he prepares. Second thing, what we mentioned, is the social distancing. More than 1 meter per individual. In case someone coughs or sneezes, then, and if at the same time is wearing a mask, it's very difficult to infect others. And third thing that we never pay attention to, is one of the most important ones, is our hands. Let's imagine we go to the supermarket to buy the food we need for the week, and some people have touched the items that we are going to buy. So it's very important when we get home to disinfect the things. How can we disinfect them? Either with bleach, with alcohol, or with soap. Is there going to be any change when this is over? Well, I think this is obvious, isn't it? Up to now we've lived like a frenetic rhythm, like a hectic pace of life. We were always running. I have to pick up the children from school, I have to work, I have to And many times we didn't have time to be together, to think about ourselves, our relatives, about the people close to us. And now is the opposite. Now, okay, we've had a break in our working lives, in some things, some of us, not all. And then it's time to think, because we were physically together, but I think that now we are more separate physically, but maybe we are more emotionally close, in the sense that we have a responsibility that we have to face, which is combating a virus, and that responsibility makes us be closer emotionally to fight towards a common objective, and certainly it's going to change us all. Another question is, why do you think the virus is so dangerous? Why do you think the virus is so dangerous? Obvious. Because it's super spreading. The term super spreaders are super spreading the virus. Okay? So it's not as infectious as Ebola, because Ebola is more dangerous, but it's not as dangerous, as lethal as that disease. It's not as deadly, but it's more infectious, and that can make it even more deadly. Because imagine that there are so many people that the Social Security cannot assist. They have to give priority. They have to prioritize which patient to assist first. And that's a very worrying situation, because it can raise the mortality rate, and it can make the patients have a worse time when they are ill.